Hello and welcome to The Print. This is Prabhakar Tamilarasu from the Print's Chennai Bureau. In today's episode, I'm going to explain about the long-simmering family feud between the Maran brothers, who are proprietors of the Sun TV network, which has come to the fore now. The long-simmering feud within the influential Maran family, who are the proprietors of the Sun TV network, has erupted into a public legal battle, with former Union Minister and DMK MP Dayanidhi Maran issuing a legal notice to his elder brother Kalanithi Maran on 10th June 2025, alleging fraudulent share transactions that unlawfully transferred control of the media empire since 2003. The dispute centers around the allotment and transfer of shares following the death of their father Murasali Maran on 23rd November 2003. Dayanidhi Maran in his notice alleged that Kalanithi did not hold any shares in the company until 15th September 2003. According to the notice, Dayanidhi and Kalanithi's father, former Union Minister Murasali Maran, was on life support from late 2002 until his death in November 2003. The fraudulent transactions took place during this period. This is what sources preview to the legal notice told The Print. It was on 15 September 2003, shortly after Murasali Maran was brought back to Chennai from the United States. Kalanithi Maran allotted himself 12 lakh shares in the then Sun TV Private Limited at a face value of Rs 10 each. At the time, each share was valued between Rs 2,500 and 3,000, with the company's reserves and surplus exceeding Rs 252 crores, the sources told The Print. The legal notice also claimed that the allotments were made without board or shareholders' approval, giving 60% of the shares to Kalanithi, reducing the stakes of the original promoters. The fair market value of these shares is estimated to exceed Rs 3,500 crores, but Kalanithi allegedly paid only Rs 1.2 crores. This is what Dayanidhi Maran alleged in his legal notice. The legal notice sent on 10th June accused 7 people, including Kalanithi Maran, his wife Kaveri Maran, and others. Although there have been tensions between Dayanidhi and Kalanithi for more than 2 decades, sources close to the family say that the rift has come to the fore in the absence of senior family members who once mediated between the brothers. A source close to the family revealed that Murasali Maran, the brother's father, and Murasali Selvam, their uncle, and Karunanidhi's son-in-law had previously brokered peace between Kalanithi and Dayanidhi, but with both elders are now deceased and the lack of their moderating influence has allowed the rift to escalate, the source close to the Maran family told The Print. It is not the first time that Dayanidhi has sent a legal notice to Kalanithi. It was on 7th October 2024, 3 days before the death of Murasali Selvam. Dayanidhi Maran sent the first notice to Kalanithi Maran. When Murasali Selvam learnt about it, he called Dayanidhi and warned him for taking the family dispute to public. He also asked the brothers not to spoil the name of former Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi and the DMK's first family. According to the family friend, Kalanithi Maran was called as Puhal and Dayanidhi Maran was called as Anbu among the family circles. To better understand the relationship within the family, let me explain the family relationship. So Kalanithi Maran and Dayanidhi Maran are sons of Murasali Maran. Murasali Maran was a former union minister and former editor of DMK's mouthpiece Murasali. While Murasali Maran married to Malliga, Murasali Selvam, who is brother of Murasali Maran, married former Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi's daughter Selvi. After the demise of Murasali Maran, his brother Murasali Selvam was the editor of DMK's mouthpiece Murasali, and he also later died in October 2024. The sources also added that it was after the first notice Kalanithi Maran paid Rs 500 crores to sister Anbukarasi. Reacting to this, on 20th June, Sun TV Network Limited's company secretary Ravi Ramamurthy has written to BSE Limited and National Stock Exchange of India Limited, stating that it doesn't have any bearings on the business of the company or its day-to-day functioning, and being the family matter of the promoter or purely personal in nature. He also further stated that the alleged matter dates back to 22 years when the company was a closely held private limited company, adding that all the acts have been done in accordance with legal obligations and the same had been duly vetted by concerned intermediaries before the public issue of the company. So, who holds how much share for now, and who are the original promoters? According to Dayanidhi Maran's legal notice, prior to 15 September 2003, the shareholding of the Sun TV Private Limited was equally divided between two promoter families, basically, which is Murasali Maran, which holds 50%, and M.K. Dayalu Ammal, who is wife of M. Karunanidhi, who held 50%. In his legal notice, Dayanidhi claimed that Kalanithi did not hold any shares of Sun TV Private Limited before 15 September 2004 and alleged that it was on the date He allotted himself about 12 lakh shares at a face value of rupees 10 each, given the company reserves and surplus over rupees 252 crores. Karunanidhi's wife, M.K. Dayalu Ammal, who held the shares, relinquished her shares in Sun TV network on 28 October 2005. Later in November 2005, Karunanidhi, former chief minister, publicly announced that her wife had given up the 20% shares in the Sun TV network. Dayanidhi alleged that Kalanithi bought the 20% of shares for just rupees 100 crores. He alleged that Kalanithi purchased the shares of Dayalu Ammal at rupees 3,173 rupees per share, which was far below their market value, and called it as deceitful transaction and a broader scheme to consolidate control over the Sun TV. While Kalanithi Maran holds 70% of the Sun TV network shares, Dayanidhi reportedly holds less than 20% of the shares. This is not the first time that the Maran brothers have been involved in a family dispute. It was in 2007 when DMK was in power. Maran brothers had a rift with the DMK's first family after they published a survey in their Dinagaran newspaper, a Tamil daily paper owned by Maran brothers, that 70% of the respondents preferred MK Stalin as the DMK's successor over M. Karunanidhi's elders and MK Alagiri. Enraged over the matter, supporters of Alagiri attacked Dinagaran's office in Madurai and set it on fire, in which 3 people died. It was the time when former Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi publicly criticized Dayanidhi Maran for using the media to create divisions within the DMK. It was after the rift M. Karunanidhi and the DMK's first family distanced themselves from the Maran's family. DMK in fact went ahead with launching its own television channels, including Kalanithi TV, which is an entertainment channel, and Kalanithi Seithigal, which is a 24/7 news channel, to avoid depending on Sun TV, which was until then seen as a mouthpiece of DMK. Then Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi went to an extent of bringing a government cable TV distribution system to stop the monopoly of Maran brothers, who had been controlling the cable distribution through their Sumangali Cable Vision, which was started in 2000. However, it became defunct later after the Maran family reconciled with the DMK's first family. It was again Murasoli Selvam, uncle of Maran brothers, who held the talks with both the families and reunited them. The sources close to the family told ThePrint. So, how did the Maran brothers build the media empire? Sun TV Network Limited, what it is known today, was first started as a Sumangali Publications Private Limited on 18 December 1985. After Kalanithi Maran returned to India after completing his higher studies in foreign, he took over the family's publishing business. It was in 1990 he launched a Poomalai, a Tamil video news magazine. Later, in 1993, inspired by the US television channels, Kalanithi Maran founded Sun TV with a 3 hours Tamil program every day. In 1995, it became a 24 hours entertainment channel. After 5 years, in 2000, Kalanithi launched Sun News, a dedicated news channel for news and current affairs, in May 2000, which was the first ever 24/7 Tamil news channel in Tamil Nadu. The same year, he also started Sumangali Cable Vision, a cable distribution company, to distribute the channels across the state. After that, there was no stopping for Maran in building his media empire, recalls former DMK spokesperson and a close aide of former Chief Minister M.K. Karunanidhi, who is K.S. Radhakrishnan. K.S. Radhakrishnan told ThePrint that SCV remained a monopoly in the television cable distribution industry, which also had numerous television channels. With cable television distribution on one hand and having a bunch of televisions on the other hand, they held the fort for a long time, Radhakrishnan recalled. As of now, Kalanithi Maran holds at least 36 television channels apart from a production company, FM channels, and 3 cricket teams. Sources in Sun TV network shared that the Sun TV network holds at least 3 cricket teams, including the one in the Indian Premier League. According to sources in Sun TV network, Sunrisers Hyderabad, a professional T20 cricket team based in Hyderabad and competing in the IPL, Sunrisers Eastern Cape, a 2020 franchise based in South Africa, and Northern Superchargers based in UK, which plays unique 100 ball cricket, were held by Sun TV Network Limited. Thank you.